So welcome back, guys. For this video, because we're inside dorm walls,
duh,
we are all about college life. And college starts, or school, starts in the next...
couple days, couple weeks, couple months, couple years.
I don't know about that.
Couple decades.
But couple weeks, it starts. So...
all over again.
All over again.
That miserable process.
Oh.
Makes you question life, whether it's all worth it.
Wow, that's not very encouraging to freshmen that are coming in.
I'm so sorry, guys.
Don't drop out before you even started. Thanks, Saul.
Get to the dorm. And, nope, this isn't for me.
No.
We're going
Can't
home.
do this. Anywho, we have a couple things that we want to let you guys know about moving in, coming your first couple days, in the dorm and around. So, number one.
Don't buy a puppy.
No.
That was the number one.
So, number one. You need a shopping list. You are going to need a shopping list. When you move into a dorm, this is where you're going to be living for the next 2 semesters, other than leaving for Thanksgiving and Christmas and or spring break. So, you're going to need all the essentials. You're going to need your shampoo and your conditioner, your toilet paper, your shower curtain,
loofah.
Yeah, your loofah, your wash rags. Please control yourself. All of your essential things to make somewhere that's not home a little bit more homey. You're going to need pillows. Please make sure to buy pillows. But I'm not going to sit here and list off all of the things that you're going to need for a dorm room. But I can tell you that if you look up online, Google real quick, shopping lists for dorm or something like that, I'm sure you'll find a detailed list about the things that you would find essential for dorm living. Or you can ask your RA, your dean. They're all there to help you in your process to make it easier, much easier, even though ours is questionable. But
going along with the shopping list also, do not buy school supplies just yet. Not before you start classes, because a lot of times you're going to need some stuff that you didn't know you were going to need, or you're going to not need some stuff that you thought you were going to need.
Well, I say buy the basics.
No, because there's been cases where you did not need a notebook.
No, buy the basics. Buy the basics. If you're taking 5 classes, buy maybe 4 or 5 notebooks. I say buy, if you're like me, who's very particular with their notes.
Who's a goody two shoes?
I get A's though. So anywho.
So do I.
If you're like me and you're very particular with your note taking, I suggest that you get your notebook and you're organized. I suggest that you buy enough notebooks, enough pencils, the basic utensils and things that you'll need for classes. Don't go crazy and buying everything else, your little Lisa Frank, My Little Pony folders and stuff like. Calm down.
Don't buy your books.
That's not move-in day.
That is maybe mid-semester when you need it for 1 paragraph or 2.
Don't listen to Saul.
Or an assignment.
But that's a whole nother story. We digress.
Point number 2. Pack lightly. And what I mean by this is you're not going to need to bring everything that's in your room at home to this place. Because, mind you, you're probably sharing this with 2 or 3 other people. Which means that your TV might be a nice thing. But then if your roommates have a TV, then you're going to have like 3 TVs in one room. So... that's something that you might not want to bring on the first visit. Maybe later on someone buys one or brings one. That's something you don't bring. Also, your posters and all that stuff, that's nice. But don't bring it just yet, because your roommates might not want certain things up there. It's a living space. So just pack your clothes, pack some of your shoes, pack a towel or 2. That's pretty much it, right? Am I missing anything that you could probably just pack?
No, I think he got it.
A guitar, you play guitar.
Don't bring your winter clothes necessarily unless you're not planning on going home for Thanksgiving, because, honestly and truly, you'll be with truly, honestly. Anywho, you'll be in school during fall semester. So you're going to need maybe at the most a coat if you're in the northern region of the United States or of the world.
You in Miami, you good.
What do you need a coat for?
What is winter?
Why are you bringing all your winter clothes?
Winter is not coming.
It's non-existent. So get it.
Thrones reference.
Okay. That wasn't even a reference.
Winter is not coming. That's a Game of Thrones reference.
Winter is coming is the reference.
So if it's not...
You completely changed the word. Wow. Anywho, if you don't need it, don't bring it. And if you think you need it, don't bring it. Because you really don't need it.
The only thing you will need is what you will be wearing to class every day.
Literally.
That's it.
And if you're like somebody who likes to... If you're those type of people that like to dress up and look nice, then kudos to you. Because me and my sweatpants and my leggings, that's where we going with this. Cause
joggers and a graphic tee.
That's it.
Every day.
Necessities, the necessary things. But anywho, Saul mentioned the roommate thing with the multiple TVs and stuff like that. So that kind of leads me into point number 3, which is get to know your roommate. Saul and I kind of cheated because the people that we roomed with freshman year were people that we knew, and mine for life. Hated him. Wow.
David Michael Shaw.
Wow, government name. Okay.
Hope you're watching this.
Anywho, we're still close with our roommates today. And just because you know them before doesn't mean you'll like them at the end of the year. However, I'm assuming that you were thinking of somebody in specific, but I got. Anywho, however, be aware that people nowadays always have a social media of some sort, for the most part. And so you should probably utilize social media. If you know the name of your roommate, then look them up, stalk them, text them, message them, get to know them.
On this note, I found out something today that just brought this point to me. There's this thing that's famous nowadays where you create a new Snapchat account and you just document the life of your roommate without him knowing.
That's weird.
Why isn't that illegal?
It really is actually illegal.
So, just be extra careful, make sure that your roommates aren't Snapchatting your life, because that's invasion of privacy.
Really struggling.
I was struggling with that word. I'm sorry.
But yes, if you do know your roommate, that whole rumor of don't room with your best friend, that could or could not work. Honestly, my roommate, we had suites, so my best friend was in the suite next to us. We shared a bathroom, and that made our relationship much closer. To this day, that's my ride or die. I love her to death, but sometimes
you wanted to kill her.
Best friends might kill each other. Best friends might kill each other. So it's better if you get to know someone new and then you can run to your best friend's room and cry on their bed or scream and holler and punch walls. It's probably a better idea.
Don't punch walls, that's probably a fine.
That's probably a fine. You probably have to pay for that. But you know what I mean. Get to know somebody different, room with somebody different, so that by that time you guys get to know what you like and then you guys can room together later. So, yeah.
All right, point number 4. I myself am an RA, which means that I'm part of the dorm staff. And the one thing that I think is a very wise thing to do is get to know your dorm staff, get to know your deans, get to know your floor RAs, the RAs in general, because if you make them your friends, honestly, I shouldn't be telling you this, but it can help you out in the long run, because if you ever need a favor, if you ever need food, if you're ever in need of anything, they're the people that you want to have on your side because they'll help you out. So definitely make sure to try to get to know them. Don't be like... There was this resident who I had last year who didn't know who I was until mid-March. And it was very sad because that meant that I had been his RA for about 8 months and he didn't really know who I was. So he just let a stranger come into his room and never asked questions. Think about it.
Because we do room check at our school. So
okay,
yours may not do every time. What do you mean? But... your school may not have RAs that do room check every day. It may be a little bit different, but still get to know your staff because it's very important. And my next point, number 5, is to get involved. Don't be like Chenice. Don't be like me. Don't do it. Don't do it. Please don't do it. Anywho.
We're antisocial.
We're not antisocial, but I was very social. Actually, no. Be like me. I was very social in my dorm. I was not social outside of the dorm. Get to know the girls or guys if you're in a co-ed dorm and vice versa. Get to know them. Get to know each other. Go to each other's rooms. Have movie nights. Like, there's one friend that I've made that we literally laid in bed together and watched this crappy Netflix horror film. And till this day, she's the best person ever. Shout out to Vanny. Love you. So get to know people. Get to enjoy and have fun, laugh, chat. Because the more people you get to know, the more you'll have help throughout the semester. Most of the people that I got to know were in my classes also, and they lived either like across the hall or in another hallway and stuff. I had people to visit and study with. Don't be a loner. Don't be that weird kid. Don't do it. No. If they have dorm events, including the opposite sex dorm events, go get you a man. Don't do it. Don't be lonely. Don't be sad. Like a pleading mother here who wants their child to bring home somebody.
We want you to succeed.
We want you to live a happy life.
You are our cybernetic children.
Cybernetic children. I like that. Let me guess. So get involved, guys.
And to finish this off, I have 2 absolute do nots. Number 1.
And ask some dues.
Number 1 is going to sound very ridiculous. But do not walk around campus on freshman year wearing a Peter Pan costume.
What?
Think. You know exactly what I'm talking about. Do not walk around campus wearing a Peter Pan costume thinking that it is cool. It is not. People will remember that for years. This happened my freshman year. I didn't wear a Peter Pan costume, but I know somebody who did. And people still remember him for that. And it's been 3 years. Do not do it to yourself. She's still trying to remember. Me and him are very close friends now, so I'm not going to call his name out on here. But she just got it. And the last one is something that most normal people will do because they just, it's something that they tell you to do sometimes at orientation. But please do not wear your IDs. Do not wear your student IDs like their name tags.
On lanyards.
They're not. Put it in your wallet. Keep it there. Nobody wants to see your face. Nobody wants to know your name. If they wanted to know your name, they would ask for it. And if they wanted to see your face, they'd take a picture.
Okay, wow. All right, so the do's. Do socialize. Go to the cafeteria, even if the food is crap. Go to the cafeteria because that is where, or the student center, that is where you will meet most of your friends. And you'll be able to, if you're at an HBCU or sometimes colleges, well, most colleges have fraternities and sororities, you'll be able to see that action on campus, the clubs and stuff like that. And then do get involved in clubs. I'm just all about getting involved because you want to make these 4 years of your life worth it. Don't come out of college and wonder what you did with your life for 4 years other than get a degree.
To not have memories.
So get memories. Do get memories. Join clubs. Make friends. Get you a man. Get you a woman. And
or 2.
Do not be a... No. No, not that one. I'm not going to say that. So, yeah. We hope you guys enjoyed this video. We hope we helped in some type of manner. If you knew this stuff already, well then why were you still watching to this point? And if you didn't, enjoy your college experience because it's fun. It's 4 years that go by like this. So, like and subscribe. Let us know if we missed anything. And if you have any questions, please comment because you guys don't comment. And we want to see your comments. We want to see your love and your interaction. And
I need friends.
Check us out on Facebook and on Twitter and on Pinterest and on all of the social medias that we have because we're awesome.
You have a Pinterest?
Yes, we do.
Oh. Well, farewell, my cybernetic children. Hasta la vista.